Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope all of you are doing well, and I'm back once again with another movie review. And I'm going to be reviewing a movie that I watched on Saturday, one of my all time favorites, and that is the film Ghostbusters, which was released in the mid 80s. I believe 84 or 83, somewhere around there. 84. And it stars Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver, Harold Ramis, Rick Moranis, and Ernie Hudson. Now, uh, you have these college professors who are played by Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray, and they pretty much the college decides to not fund their department, so they pretty much are out of a job, and they this kind of happens right after they investigate this basically this ghost that has made its presence at the library near where they teach at. And with the situation of them being fired, this is kind of a opportunity to get into basically ghost hunting, or busting ghosts. And it ends up leading Ray to, who's played by Dan Aykroyd, to take a mortgage from his parents' house, and they end up becoming Ghostbusters. Pretty much getting phone calls, collecting ghosts, and things like that. They do get a opportunity to hunt down one in this big hotel, and things don't go all that you know don't go all that smooth for them. But in the meantime, we're also given this story about this I want to say demon god like uh, entity that wants to try to take over the world, basically, and is using Sigourney Weaver's character, Dana Barrett, I believe. Yes, Dana Barrett. Um, and basically, they're using her and Rick Moranis' characters as the gatekeeper and the keymaster to unlock or open this portal or this gate to allow this creature like being known as was it Zool or Gozer, something like that. Um, I can't remember exactly, so I do apologize. But it's up to them to basically stop Armageddon is the best way to sum it up. And of course, in the throughout the film, they do hire a fourth member, played by Ernie Hudson, who plays Winston Zedmore. Bill Murray plays Dr. Peter Vickman, and then Dan Aykroyd plays Ray Stantz, I believe, and then Harold Ramis is Egon Spangler. Great movie, always been a classic, one of my all-time favorites. The sequel's good too, so is Afterlife, but there's just something about the original that's just such a masterpiece in my eyes. Slimer's great for the little scenes he's got. The Steve Puft Marshmallow Man is fantastic. Even though the character's only the film for a few scenes, but yeah, I have always enjoyed this movie. It never gets boring. I wanted to get the 4K set that they came up with because it has a different cut of this film, but unfortunately, you know, I missed out on it. Maybe one day, if they put it in if they put it back on store shelves in a reprint run, then I will snag it up. But for now, I don't. Excuse me. For now, I don't mind having the standard Blu-ray. This movie looks good on 4K. I will say this: it didn't use up the whole TV. You still get the widescreen bars, which is kind of interesting because when I watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit, it took up the whole TV. I thought that was pretty interesting. Also, you get a lot of grain in this, which I'll be honest, looks pretty good. It's almost like it's almost like you're go traveling through time and watching something in theater, almost, with all the grain and stuff. And there are a couple scenes that actually look crispy, crisp clean, or crispy clean is the best way to put it. Sound the sound is amazing. It sounds really good. I've noticed a difference too with the Ecto One. If you watch a standard Blu-ray, you know the sound that it makes, but in this, I noticed the sound was just a little different, which I thought was pretty interesting. But yeah, it's definitely one to check out if you haven't. Directed by Ivan Reitman, the late great Ivan Reitman, and you know, it would be a success and become, you know, part of pop culture to this day. I can't remember if the film did well in theaters. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Um, I don't know if it did well in theaters or not, so don't. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Come on now, it's not the time. So I'm not 100% sure on that, but it did well enough to, you know, open the doors for, you know, sequels, cartoon shows, toy line, and video games, and just a whole lot of cool stuff. So thank you guys for tuning in to my review for Ghostbusters. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry this video is all over the place, but you know what? I like to keep it real, and definitely check out Ghostbusters. I think you guys will not be disappointed. It's fun, it's cheesy in its own right, and it's a fun classic. So don't forget to give this video a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I'll put my eBay store, the link to my eBay store down in the description below if you guys want to check that out. And with that being said, until next time guys, take care, and I will see you in a future video. Peace.